Hi, I'm Mike. I'm the plant manager here at the Leprechaun Freelander Leprechaun plant, and we want to show you a little bit about what we do and the process of our building these classic RVs. Here we have our floor prep station. As you can see here, we mount cargo boxes, LP tanks, all the things that go underneath the floor. We mount that before we put them onto the chassis that's brought into the plant. So here you can see the chassis that's been brought in from the chassis shop. You can see how these are put together in a previous video on our website. So we bring the chassis in here and we install the wire harnesses that go beneath the floor that power up all the amenities inside the coach. So here you can see the floor is now installed onto the chassis. Here we place the linoleum flooring, punch holes through the floor for various pipes and wires and other things, and get it ready for the rest of the unit. Here you can see our plumbing bench where we use plastic plumbing and all of our valves, and we pre-prep these water lines prior to installing them on the floor. You can see various models already prepped and ready to go to the line. So here in our next stage of operation, we'll do some above floor plumbing, we'll set water tanks, we'll start to prep the cab for the interior finish, and make sure that everything is ready to set cabinets. So as you can see, this is our bunk floor, and just as in the laminated sidewalls and rear walls, we use Azdale along with an aluminum frame, insulated. We also put a seal between the bunk floor and the cab in this station to make sure we have no water penetration through the cab. Here you can see our wire harness board and our already wrapped harnesses. We do this per model to ensure that all of the models are built correctly prior to them going online. We build the coach from the inside out, ensuring that everything is sealed as we go. You can see both cabinets and bath walls and interior walls and components starting to be set. And in this station, we now begin to run the wire harnesses and plumbing harnesses that we showed earlier, ensuring that all the outlets and plumbing points are where they're supposed to be. Here you can see our prefab station where we pre-build all of the cabinets, countertops, vanities, dinettes, kitchen sinks that all go in the coach, including right down to having the faucets and lav bowls installed prior to putting them in the unit. In this station, we install the generator, the remainder of the wiring harnesses, and other components such as water heaters, furnaces, and other items inside the coach. So here you can see our rear wall prep. These are aluminum rear walls with Azdale. As you see in the other lamination video, these are being prepped for set on the coach. So here you can see us beginning to prep our sidewalls. Openings are cut out, slide components are set in. We set in windows and install them and get them ready for the line. So when the line moves, we're ready to set a sidewall. So here you can see where we set the sidewall on the coach. You can see that part of the graphics are done. We're starting to pull components through the wall and secure them. And here along the beltway where we secure the sidewall to the aluminum floor. You can see this is one of our sidewalls prepped for install with the windows in. And notice that all of the openings are framed in aluminum as well. There's no wood framing in any of our openings along the sidewall or the rear wall. So this is the station just prior to setting the roof. All of the cabinets are now complete, and you can see our aluminum frame front wrap for caps and front wrap applications. So here you can see we have one of our roofs prepped ready to set onto the coach. We have it wrapped with our PVC cross-fleck roof material, which is very strong and very durable. By mounting these pieces before we set the roof flexes less and we get less leakage later in the field. So here you can see two of the options we have for the front of the coach. This is a front wrap, which will set along the sidewall and be flush with the wall. And this is a front cap, which goes over the sidewall. Both of them are pre-wired so that they're easy to install. So here you can see one of our slide out rooms is built, ready to install in the coach. You'll notice the slide out mechanism is already installed. The flange is how we attach it to the sidewall. It's very serviceable, easy to get to, actually easy to remove if necessary. We put all the components in it that can be installed and then place it into the room that was prepared when we did the sidewall prep with rollers and seal. So when the coach gets to this station, we lift it in the air to make sure that everything underneath is satisfactory. We attach all the wires that have come from back in the rough wire section. We make sure every box is sealed. We make sure every luggage compartment is sealed. And we make sure everything meets code and standards before we set the unit out on the road. So this is our retail check station. Every coach comes into the station and every component is checked to make sure that it works correctly. Water line pressure, air conditioners, TVs, radios, every function in the coach, including mirrors, backup cameras, everything that you need to function this coach is checked in this station and doesn't leave until it passes 100% inspection. So this is our exterior inspection station. As you can see, it's a well-lit area so that we can view all of the exterior walls, doors, wheels, everything that you see, so that we get a really good inspection and make any necessary repairs or replace anything that needs to be replaced. So after the unit comes off the production line, we take it on a road test looking for anything that may not be fastened correctly. And then we pull it into the rain booth. We run it through a simulated rainstorm, 7 minutes with the slides in and 7 minutes with the slides out to make sure we don't see any leaks. Here are some units that have gone through the production process that are waiting to go on our ship line. And on the ship line, they'll get all the final checks made. We'll have a final inspection and a final cleanup before they're sent off to the customer. Thanks for watching our plant tour today. Please visit us on coachmenrv.com and find us on Facebook.